Nice.
We live.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Welcome to the most transparent podcast ever.
Why you sound like Charlie Murphy?
This nigga's crazy.
Welcome to the most transparent.
This episode of UnQuantized podcast was brought to you by Loop Dreams by theproducerkit.com. You ever been stuck making beats and you just need that perfect loop or just that perfect thing to spark that idea that will take you to greatness? Look no further than Loop Dreams at theproducerkit.com, made by the homie Triz. This episode was also sponsored by Cassette Drums from soundoracle.net. What it is 160, actually over 160 handcrafted drums made with broken cassette players, all types of just terribly messed up tape to give you that great imperfect sound. And finally, this episode was brought to you by Dope This Week.
Hey.
Don't you ever wish that just right to your inbox every week you can get dope producer videos, dope tips, inspiration, even some cool gear tips? Look no further than Dope This Week. All you got to do, go to theproducerkit.com, sign up for the newsletter, and you will receive such a message every Friday. So, nothing happened this week. So, good night.
Peace.
No. Actually, so we got to set it off with what everybody's talking about, the Tim and Swizz battle.
The Tim, Swizz, Tyrese. I don't know. That sounds so weird. The Tim and Swizz sounds like, oh, that is so interesting.
Right.
Tim, Swizz, Tyrese sounds like, what the fuck is going on?
It really did turn into some shit. What was that, last night?
Yeah, the Fast and Furious 9. Is this what this is going to be called?
I guess so. And my man's like, yo, I'm putting up $500K.
Man.
That's that Fast and Furious money. I call that gas money.
Man.
You got that high octane gas money.
Guys, if you don't know, Tyrese and Steve Harvey are on my most disliked people list. They're at the top, man. I don't know why. I just don't like them, man. Steve Harvey.
You did tell me that.
Steve Harvey looked like a Mr. Potato Head. I just don't fuck with that, man. I don't fuck with his vibe. Except the Steve Harvey show. Classic. You know what I mean?
Very good. Very
Classic.
good. I ain't gonna lie. I watch Family Feud. I'm sorry.
I can't fuck with him.
Yeah.
And Tyrese, man, if y'all haven't seen the Fine Ones, just the first episode, it's gonna make you so mad at Tyrese.
It was immediate. In the beginning, they like set it off with that. And so I just found it ironic that he was involved in something controversial this week too.
Yeah, he can't help it.
Yeah.
I can't help it.
But my question to you, and I guess everybody, is what do you think the play is in there? Because there's a play going on. It's not just random, boastful bullshit.
Right.
There's some type of strategy, some type of play. So I'm curious to hear what people think that the play is.
Don't know how good of a strategy it is, but it's one there. It's something.
But that's the beauty of the whole thing. It's entertaining because you don't. What's the ending going to be? So if nothing else, he provided suspense, entertainment, and actually hella confusion.
Yeah.
You know, it's like when you watch Anchorman and the Ron Burgundy news team about to fight the other news team. The mad other news team starts showing up. It's like, oh, who the hell's fighting who here?
That's how we feel this beat battle about to be. Me and Oracle, like, we stay clear away from this shit.
Yeah. Fuck
Because we got people that's getting dragged in that we know.
I'm right. I'm like Nas. I'm with the Cuban smoke.
Man.
With the Cuban smoke. But I'm just curious to see what people think the play is.
Yeah, y'all let us know.
Yeah.
What's the issue with Tyrese Swizz Beatz? He mentioned Surge Monstrosity. Is that how you say his name?
Siege.
I said Surge.
Yeah, Siege. So for those of you that don't know, of course, Tim and Swizz are going to have a beat battle. And then apparently last night, Tyrese was like, Tim and Swizz ain't ready for my man, which happened to be Siege Monstrosity. And then he started playing a whole bunch of beats that Siege did. And Tyrese is like, I got 500,000 on my man, and y'all got 48 hours to respond. It was wild. I felt like I was watching an episode of Power. It was crazy.
You know my thing too? The same reason I don't like, if I could send my beats to an artist or play my beats for an artist rather than send them to an A&R is the same reason how Tyrese fucked up Siege.
Yeah.
Because he played the weirdest beats. I'm sure if he had to pick the beats he was gonna play for this, he wouldn't have picked them beats.
I would have to agree because I've been listening to Siege for a minute. Siege is nice.
He got some shit.
Yeah, Siege is nice. And the beats Tyrese were playing, I was like, okay, he's playing these. He has to be playing these for a reason, or maybe they just the ones that he liked.
I think that's what it is. I think he got a record. He got a demo to that joint right there.
Like, yo, this the one I like. Damn that.
Tyrese. Yeah.
But shout out to Siege, even though he didn't directly involve himself. This has to be an interesting period in life, because you really learn about yourself when you're at a period of you're getting held on one side, spat on one side.
Right.
It's haters over here and supporters over here. You got your big homie like, it's whatever. I'll put a family's fortune on it. You got this. What do you do?
Hey,
Do you say, all right, fuck it, let me go in, even though I don't think he can technically be in it, or do you be like, nah, I'm cool?
What do you do if you lose and Tyrese lose that $500,000? Does that cut into like your pub bill or something? Is Tyrese gonna tax you? Bro, you gotta recoup this shit.
Hey man, that thing that I put you in that you didn't win at, I'm gonna need that money back.
Yeah, bro.
But nah, honestly, I don't think it's a right or wrong decision, but it's an interesting point in life, and you will learn a lot about yourself, especially if you don't really know what you would do in that situation. You really got to sit down like, because to the average person looking, depending on where you're looking, it looks either way.
Crazy.
You know what I mean? So,
hey, if I got somebody put me out there like that, it was like, yo, I got all this money on Triz, you know what I'm gonna do?
What?
Hitting you up, getting the loops right, getting the sounds right, you know what I mean?
Bro. I got you.
Pulling up the push, bow, 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 you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I got you.
You know what I mean? We in there. But we about the sounds, man. We ain't about that.
Yeah.
We with the smoke.
About this business.
We with the smoke, but we ain't with the smoke.
I'm with the Cuban smoke.
We with the vapors.
We with the vapors.
We with the vapors.
The vapors and the papers.
I like Swizz too, but the only other producers that could rock with Tim is Dre and Pharrell.
So, is that true? Let's see. The only producers that could rock with Swizz is Tim and Pharrell.
It depends on if we talking hip hop though.
I think we just dope beats. Dope beats. And they have to be in the same weight class too. Because I see people out there, my man just as nice as Swizz. Like, no, we're not talking about your man. We talking about
hit
legends.
Like, yeah.
I don't know.
I can't really think of nobody else, dog.
I feel like it's somebody, and I'm just like, I forgot. I don't know. It'll come. It'll come across.
We'll think about it. will.i.am and Ryan Leslie got some heat too. Probably can hang with Timbo other than Pharrell. I don't know about that. Okay, Ryan Leslie, hell no. Let's get that out of the way.
Yeah. See, my thing is this. Some people, it's a lot of people that's nice,
but they ain't got that grit to it.
Put it like this. There are a lot of people that can sing. There are very few people that can be an artist. Because it's more than just being able to sing.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And it's also the type of stuff that they make.
Yeah.
I don't think it's suitable for that arena.
will.i.am can't drop I Got a Feeling on You. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna have the same translation as Timbaland dropping like Head Sprung or like put you on the game or something.
It's got to be like something hard, like something that says I came to battle.
Yeah,
it's more than just I make good beats or good songs.
Yeah, Addiction ain't gonna cut it, man. Ryan Leslie and Cassie, Me and You is not gonna cut it.
Yeah, I don't think I would want to see Ryan Leslie or will.i.am in that arena. Salute to them for being excellent producers and super dope.
Yeah.
Even Ryan Leslie has showmanship.
Yeah.
He has a lot of showmanship.
Right.
But still, I just don't think that's the proper.
Yeah, that's not his lane.
Yeah, beat battle, like.
Yeah. Ryan is dope now. Don't get it twisted. I love Ryan. And again, I'm a YouTube baby. Next Selection for Life. Every Tuesday. That was my shit.
Mm-hmm.
will.i.am is one of my favorite. He's probably in my, I ain't gonna say top 5.
Right.
But he's in the top 10. Like, I really like will.i.am. Because he's very minimal. I really like those producers who make beats that are very complicated but very simple.
Yeah, like they can take all the stock sounds and make a hit.
Crazy. I love producers like that. Will is like that for me.
will.i.am, T-Pain, Pharrell. Yeah.
But yeah, in a beat battle, hell no. Tim gonna murder them.
Yes, sir. Murder them.
Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis versus LA and Babyface.
Damn.
Woo!
Tag team matchup. That would be pretty good.
Man. Tim is top level. Swizz Not Ready.
I wouldn't say Swizz Not Ready, but my money is definitely going on Tim.
Dre versus Tim. Enough said. I feel like the problem with Dre versus Tim is Dre is like, for me, a producer's producer.
Mm-hmm.
Tim is too, but Tim got the bounce. He understands the club, that feeling kind of thing.
It's gonna be a wow factor to it.
You're right.
You have to have a wow factor and a bit of showmanship. I think Dre is just, he would just play amazing. It would just be amazing music, but I don't think it's like battle shit, you know?
But does Timo have the streets though, Triz? The streets will always win the battle. Yeah, man. I think that if you think about how influenced everybody is by Timbaland.
Man, listen. That man changed the sound of the music that you listen to. Tim been changing what you thought was cool since you was wearing pajamas with the feet in them. You feel me? Like, some people been dope in their own right for a long time, but how many people constantly reinvented themselves and was dope every time?
Because here's the thing. You could argue the point of Timbaland, kind of the whole future-based kind of sound, that whole EDM trap. Tim is really the first person I ever heard using those EDM synths with the more R&B hip-hop shit.
Yep.
First person I've ever heard really cross that kind of genre.
Super true.
You know what I mean? That snare, people use this shit to this day.
Yeah. And one of the first people to kind of start introducing halftime.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like, shit was slow and different.
Triplet bounce.
When Tim came out, shit was 90 BPM.
Yeah.
You feel me? 90, 95 BPM. He slowed it down.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like everybody fuck with James Brown, right? Even if you don't know you fuck with James Brown.
Oh, yeah.
Because he influenced so much shit that you fuck with at some point in your life.
That's a great point.
You gotta fuck with him.
That's a great
point.
point.
And I feel like that's how Tim is. Tim doesn't influence you so much, even if you don't really know what Tim done. When you hear it, you're gonna kind of relate to it.
And if you're a producer, you've been influenced by it.
Facts. Bangladesh versus Arab music.
That's an even matchup.
Yeah.
I think
Arab's
gonna win.
Yeah,
but, yeah,
the showman.
Yeah, he puts on shows making beats. First of all, Arab music versus anybody else, his level of showmanship is gonna push him into another stratosphere. Period. Because he does that shit like every day, it seems.
Facts. Manny Fresh versus Jazzy Faye.
That's
a very good matchup.
That is one of the most even matches.
That's a very good matchup.
Right. This whole podcast is like the whole match game.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna set it up, man. Start putting it on these people Instagram. Be like UnQuantized, #UnQuantized, beat battle. So y'all been selected. We're gonna make these happen.
Nice.
Can we talk about the Justice League rant? Yes, we can. Have you heard about that?
Yeah, between Justice League and Bink.
Chancellor.
Yeah. Wait.
Chance the
I'm
Rapper.
thinking about the Rook Bink back.
Oh no. It's been a Chance the Rapper Justice League situation.
Do tell.
So I think my understanding of it is they worked on Chance's first album and they're saying they didn't get paid. And they went on a rant, but it was real messy, bro. It was real like love and hip hop shit, bro, which I'm not cool with.
So wait, where was this in the in comparison to the Rook and Bink back and forth?
This is up there. Chance the Rapper told him to pull up. If Chance the Rapper is not the.
But was this before that or after that?
I think this is. I don't know, but see, I'm confused though because is Bink signed to Justice League?
I don't think so.
Whoever they're arguing about is signed to Justice League, and basically Chance paid the producer but didn't pay Justice League.
Got you.
And Justice League is saying that you scammed us out of Beatz and all this other. It's messy though. I'll say the moral of the story is don't talk about your shit on social media.
Yeah.
How
much of this is just ego?
Oh, especially with Justice League, a lot of it, dog. Because he went on Twitter. Basically, somebody was bringing up like how good Chance was, and his point was to say like he ain't all that good. Like he ain't even pay us for this.
Oh, really?
To some random person, and he like adding them. It's mad. Like I said, loving hip hop, messy.
I'm getting educated right now.
Yeah.
But I saw the back and forth with Bink, and I was just like, it's all my big thing is ego right now. And I was like, this is a ton of ego because both of y'all got a phone. You can just easily call and resolve it.
Facts.
But I don't think the issue is to resolve it. I think the issue is just to back and forth. You know, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I agree with you though. Keep it. Don't put it on social media unless your goal is to entertain or to gain popularity or attention from it.
But don't hit nobody about no business on no social network like, oh, you ain't paying me. You definitely not gonna get paid, bro.
Right. Oh, you live in a blah blah blah. You broke bastard. And I'm like,
ooh.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It made me. It got me off of social media for 2 days. I was like, yeah, I'm good. Then I come back. Yesterday,
and it's a shit store.
Yesterday was worse than that day. I'm like, okay, we got the the Tyrese thing jumping up. Homie from Lincoln Park, rest in peace.
Oh man, shout out to him, man.
Yeah, OJ got out,
man,
or parole or whatever. I'm like,
the R. Kelly stuff.
The R. Kelly stuff.
Usher.
Still a lot of Bill Cosby things. The Usher thing.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I don't know why people hitting me like. They like, yo, what's up with your boy?
You close to him.
Like, dog, I don't know what this man be doing.
That's your man.
I'm like, yeah, that's the most random.
Yo, if you close to anybody, people gonna hit you. You the closest thing to them. People hitting me.
About the beat battle?
About the beat battle.
Oh, I already know.
I saw in 2 places that I was hosting the beat battle. I'm like, who in the hell told you that? I know as much about this thing as you do.
Right here from the UnQuantized podcast.
So, Swizz, you jump on the Renaissance. Tim, you jump on the push. Fight.
I'm about to pull up a chair.
Right.
Whatever they say OJ did, he did that shit. Kanan. Facts.
Mm-hmm. And
shout out to Power.
He still lives. Hey, Power, that's an amazing show.
Facts. Shout out to Young Lala.
Shout out to Angela for being the worst side chick in history.
Man.
Okay, real quick, not to turn this into a TV thing. How in the hell is she allowed to be questioning people and being part of the case when she's part of the...
Dog, that blew my mind.
I'm like...
It's a conflict of interest for Proctor, but she was them sleeping with the dude.
Right, but then she can come in and, I want to question you about the thing. Like, yeah, so yeah, I was sleeping with you, and then such and such. You should have anything to do. You are a suspect.
Yeah.
You are a suspect, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
I'm caught up. What can I say? I'm caught up.
Caught up. Got me feeling it. Finally got to check in. What up, man? Loud Noise Advisory. Shout out to
nice.
you.
That's dope.
Dope name.
That's dope. Y'all leave Usher alone, by the way.
Yeah, man. Leave young Ursher alone, man.
Yeah.
That's another thing, bro. All I'm saying is I don't see how that happened because I'm sure even if it's true, I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know what, but NDA had to be signed somewhere.
Yeah,
so either
of course.
Somebody done fucked up, and somebody about to get sued.
Yeah.
Or somebody that fucked up and somebody about to get sued.
It might be some bullshit, but just take a spark to start a forest fire. It could have just been that one little thing. But I'm like, people build you up just to tear you down. So. Let that be a lesson to you. If you work hard and you succeed, maybe one day you could be built up big enough to be torn down.
Facts. Because people gonna try to do it.
Oh, everybody is. Yeah.
That's why I don't believe all this stuff because, dog, so much. I done been around so much stuff where people been like, "Oh, this happened," and I'm like, "I'm there, bro. No, it didn't happen like
Same
this."
Here.
Yeah.
Same.
So you gotta be careful.
Yeah.
The internet will take something. You're guilty as soon as somebody say it on the internet. As soon as the meme come out, you guilty, bro.
And you know about the internet.
Boy,
undefeated. Undefeated every time.
Champion of the world.
Yeah, you can't beat it.
Chance was trying to help save the free music concept. Chance gave his music away for free, then donated $1 million to the Chicago schools, but didn't pay them cats. Well, I say, here's the thing: if they had an agreement that they should have got paid, then that's fucked up.
Yeah, it is. But isn't that what you have lawyers for? That's not what I have Twitter for.
That's my point. Like, yo, you don't solve that kind of stuff that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people just, they just jump out there. Like, they don't care. I'm a little more reserved in how I do stuff. But if you that type of motherfucker, then,
You're right.
By all means, I'm just as entertained as everybody else by it. But as far as, like, getting the business actually worked out, it's not a great means to do that.
Facts.
But shit, to entertain people, to get more attention.
Right.
How many people went and checked out all these albums, all these things that people are involved in just because of all this drama? Mad people.
See, but you know what the thing is too? Sometimes with the drama, it don't make me. I've never seen like Tiger in the headlines, and I've been like, you know what? Let me listen to Tiger's album.
You got a good point there.
I'm not like, oh, let me go listen to acid rap because Chance the Rap is beefing with. I'm just like, all right, I don't care.
Yeah.
Keep it moving.
Some people care. I
sure.
personally don't either, but yeah, some people care, I guess.
Song composition, hip hop is a struggle for me. I get stuck in the hook development and can't figure out where to go. Any advice?
Are you a writer?
Yeah, are you a producer or are you a writer?
Yeah. Because not saying you can't do both, but if you're a producer, once again, we talk about the team, you should probably get a writer because there are things that you might not have any business doing. It might be better served if somebody else could do it, and then you could focus on the production.
Strong points.
Yeah.
And it took me a long time to understand this. I used to focus on my weaknesses super hard and try to get better at those. And I noticed most of the people who are really successful, they just focus on what they're really good at and then just get other people to figure out their weaknesses.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm the motherfucker like, oh, I'm not good at playing piano. So I would just all day try to learn chords and then I'd suffer in something else.
I was the same way. But them conversations that we have, they start to be frequent, like over here figuring out the whatever or still working on the whatever. Yeah, and it comes to a point where you're like, somebody else who's better at this should probably be doing this.
Facts. Trust me, I messaged Oracle with respect and liking the video, and he responded, truth be told, don't lead with some bull and try to make people like your music. Facts.
Yeah. Like I said, if you're super dope or you the best, that's for people to decide. Music, unless you're a hermit, music is made to share with other people.
Right.
So, your personal opinion is shit. And your personal opinion of yourself is probably so fucked up.
It's hard. How are you going to value yourself? It's hard to.
Yeah. No matter how much level of self-awareness you have, you're going to be skewed. I like to think I'm a pretty self-aware person. But I know my perception of myself and even my skill level is skewed one way or the other. At least a little bit. So, yeah, man.
Is it wise to sell your drum kits or is it best to keep your sound exclusive?
That's a really good question coming from somebody who
sells sound kits
and whatever. Once again, it boils down to your goal and your self-awareness. Like, why would you be reluctant to put your stuff out there? Oh, I want to keep my sound. Some people are like, hey, I can put out drums. People use them totally different. Yeah. I have my own sound. Other people are like, fuck that. I don't want anything to do with that. I've been on both sides. I started out just really like, nah, nobody can have my sounds. I do this for Tim. I do this for Polow. And I told everybody no. Some people's favorite producers offer me, like, name your price. And I'm like, nah, I don't do that. Number one, I was kind of driving up, try to drive up a little bit more, drive up the price. But at the same time, too, I was like, I don't want to water it down. Then I changed. But I figure I got smarter. Instead of, you can still sell weight to the cartels, but you break it down and sell it to the people too.
You ain't got to sell everything.
Exactly.
That's the thing. It's like, you sell what you want to sell. You give what you want to give. So if you want to keep part of your sound, if this makes your sound, then do other stuff and sell that stuff, and then keep your sound to yourself. Yeah. The first way for me, I realized it was just all selfish feeling.
It was truly a selfish thing. Like, no, I'm keeping all this for myself because I want this, that, and the third. But I realized once it flipped and went the other way, like, damn, this is really helping people. This is really impacting people. By the way, my brand is now going up. I wasn't even a brand holding off. Nobody even knew me. The minute I started doing that, now I was a brand. Now the brand went up.
Got to put it out there, cuz.
So it's all about self-awareness, man. And ego check. You gotta check your ego. Sometimes people can't handle it.
I quit running a business to learn how to do this. It's getting to be pressure time. Been about 7 months. Got to figure out how to sell them now. Still not fully there with my sound, but I gotta go.
7 months is a small time frame, bro.
Okay, that record I just had, the Jiu-Jitsu record with Chris Brown, right?
Right.
I did that beat in 2016. So they got it. Chris cut that record, had that record for a while.
Yep.
And it just came out this year.
Dog, that's how it be.
It's about a 6 month to a year window on pretty much every record.
Yeah.
I
was gonna say the Mary J joint that me and Bam did. We did that last year. The joint that me and Cam did last year. Most of the joints that me and Polo got are 2, 3, 4 years old.
Facts.
Yeah, you never make beats and sell them to major artists unless you're already in there.
Yeah. So, hey man, you might just want to focus on your business, man. Think of not necessarily trying to sell beats all the time. It's other stuff to do. If you're a musician, it's other stuff that you can do.
Yeah.
Selling beats, again, guys, music is not really a product. Music is advertisement. Music is a Facebook ad. Music is a billboard.
Yeah.
It gets people to you.
It used to be the money.
It used to be. Not no more. Now you got to figure out, okay, I use the music to get these people close to me, and then I sell them something else.
Yeah. I'm not here to sell consultations. Who's that, Josh?
Yeah, Josh.
But Josh, you should holler at me, bro.
Yeah, Josh, you definitely should.
Yeah, I see where you are, and you got your head on straight, but it's just like a few little tweaks. Yeah.
How is a reference track going to help my sound get better if those tracks are mixed and mastered by pros?
Awesome. So, I'm not gonna say I don't know how you don't get that, but.
I say it.
Okay, go ahead.
I'll say I don't know how you get that.
Yeah.
I don't know how you get that.
But my thing is, well, okay, a lot of people like my 808 is sitting wrong, or just my whole mix is wrong. If you don't know that your kick is too loud, if you don't know your 8 is too low, or whatever, if you put a perfectly mastered track that you love that is around the same type of thing, see where that kick is sitting. Mm-hmm. See where that 8 is sitting in reference to that kick. See where the pads are sitting in reference to that kick. See what, you know what I mean? It gives you it's literally that. It gives you a reference. Otherwise, you're like, oh, my kick is too loud. Based on what?
It's like when you put a puzzle together and you look at the box.
Yeah.
That's a reference mix.
Yep.
The reference mix is the box, and then you looking at your stuff, what you got, like, oh, okay, this is a little different. This piece shouldn't go here. This is a corner piece. Let me put this over here.
Yes.
That's a reference mix.
And it gives you something to strive for. Maybe even something that you cannot achieve. But damn it, you'll come way closer to it than you would not having it.
Facts. You think Junior Reed will lose the lawsuit, Oracle?
Just based off what I know right now, yes.
Yes. Especially if you saying bass line, because I guess they call it a skank that.
Yeah.
You can't really sue about that.
Right.
And then the bass line, I can play 20 other songs with the same bass line.
Yeah, how many notes are in the bass line? Does it have a
It's like 3. It's like doom, 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 doom. No, that's like every damn dub song ever.
I was about to say, is it one of the things where, okay, well, if you sue this person, unless you sue everybody, we could be like, well, okay, cool, but you gotta sue these other 20 people and win.
It's one of them. I think it's just because it's Ariana Grande. She's a pop singer.
It's
a big record. I think that's what it is.
You gotta let it go.
Yeah.
You got. It's not a blurred lines type of thing. This is some like.
Yeah, Blurred Lines was like, okay, bruh.
Yeah, Blurred Lines was like the equivalent of having a very faithful wife and she cheated on you. It's obvious. This reggae thing is like having a hoe and you're like, somebody hit, they hit it. Like, well, everybody hit it.
Facts.
So you gotta sue, you gotta fight everybody.
Calm down, Black China. Okay, next question.
way to keep it relevant. I love it.
Reggae is based on rhythms.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all didn't know I'm 10% Caribbean. I hang with all the Caribbean guys now. I DJ a lot of Caribbean parties.
Did you say 10%?
They granted me that 10%. You know
nice.
what I'm saying? They granted me that. I'm an honorary. You know how you get the valedictorian, you get the college degree by being, just being cool? They granted me 10% Caribbeanness.
Right, and Dub too cool. Thanks. Like their culture is borrowing.
Fact.
They all, like I said, they all use the same beat, and have been since Sasha killed a bitch. It was the same rhythm to I don't know everything else at that time.
I tell them,
that's when I was a super fan of dancehall. Oh my god, like
Patra?
90 Patra, Yellow Man, Beanie Man, Buju. Oh man, don't start me on Buju.
Red Rat? Hey, you got with the tight shut.
Oh my god.
Hey, what y'all know about it?
What? Hey, we about to start jamming in this
Man.
joint.
Triz, I'm surprised that you said that it's because it's Ariana. Big labels been biting dancehall because we don't have the money to fight the cases.
Mm.
But here's the thing: dancehall bites a lot of. No, dancehall is a very sample-driven stuff in a way too. You know what I'm saying? Just like if you listen to Valley Funk, right?
Right.
The Brazilian,
Yeah.
all that shit is borrowed from other places. Everybody's kind of still. Nothing's original. So unless it's a blatant bite,
Yeah.
you can't really.
Well, my thing too is when you go to court, I also don't think Junior Reed will win because you gotta have money in court, dog.
Yeah.
You can sue somebody, but if they have way more money than you, they're just gonna stall the case. They're gonna keep you in court until you run out of money. That's how it works. When somebody steals something from you, you say, "I'm gonna sue you." First of all, it takes money to sue, and if that person got that bread, they're just gonna bleed you out. They're gonna wait until you run out of money, and now you're gonna be broke, and then you're gonna lose. You're gonna have to drop the case.
That case to me is like Lex Luger suing everybody who did that chromatic, that dun 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 dun. Everybody who did that, Lex Luger sued him.
Right.
That's what the equivalent of that. That you can't. That bass line, dog, is not something that producer just came up with. He's not the only 20 million other songs. If it was only one song that was like that, okay, I can see.
Right.
It. But no, it's
That ain't
so.
working.
That's the culture of that dub. Dog, I know. I be DJing. I DJ a lot of dance hall. All them songs, same bass line.
Yeah.
So that's my reason.
I know a little bit about music and court cases and all this stuff.
Slim
battle.
Pickens. Slim Thugger.
Yeah, unless you got an ace on the hole, trust me, it's a losing battle.
Okay, so we got 1 minute left, man. Oracle, got anything to say?
Nah, I said enough in the beginning. Hey, support theproducerkit.com, support soundoracle.net, and we'll continue to support you all.